Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Let me take a look at the map and see what I might be doing. I guess I'm the closest to Tuchanka, so let's go there. Tula's methane ammonia atmosphere traps the blistering heat of Nith, driving dayside temperatures up over 1000 degrees. While some loads of useful metals are present, the planet's incredible heat makes mining impractical. The Class B Blue Giant Nith was once the most strategically valuable system within the Krogan territory. Though far too hot for habitable planets, Nith emits thousands of times the energy of the main sequence star, like Earth's soul. With the help of Solarian uplift teams, the Krogans constructed a chain of solar power collector stations in orbit around Nith. These vast arrays beamed power to particle accelerators on the surface of Manton, which manufactured anti-proton fuel for warship thrusters. In the Krogan rebellions, the Spectre agents managed to get a virus into the computers on the solar power arrays. Every fifth array suddenly applied braking thrusters. The array behind them piled up, and all were reduced to wreckage. This has since dispersed into a relatively stable ring system. The Krogan never had the resources to rebuild the solar arrays, depriving them of their fleet's main fuel supply for the remainder of the war. The particle accelerators still exist on Manton, but they have not been used in thousands of years. Vard is a methane ammonia ice giant. Until the Krogan rebellions, it had a sizable helium-3 fuel refining infrastructure. Once the solar arrays orbiting Nith were destroyed, the constant flow of anti-proton tankers visiting the system disappeared. There was little point to maintain the facilities, so they were shut down and abandoned. Today the ancient stations are squatted by transients, criminals and outcasts. Although few of them are safe for habitation, neither Krogan nor the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission patrols care if they take their chances. Population 2072. Once Rotla was a large ice dwarf with the statistics listed below. In the waning years of the Krogan rebellions, it was shattered into a field of debris by what is assumed to have been the test of an exotic weapons system. In the wake of the event, the planetoid was reduced to a relatively contained field of 1,000 tiny moonlets rotating around one another, colliding and ricocheting. The method used to destroy the planetoid has never been deducted. The Krogan clan who performed the experiment apparently all died in the event. Ships that have traveled at the edge of the event's light cone observed a moment of extreme gravitational lensing around Rothla immediately before its breakup, but no other clues. A popular extranet meme put forward by the Asari author Delse Orista insists that the Turians are covering up the existence of a Krogan superbiotic breed, which was genetically engineered within Rotla. The CDM enforces quarantine around the Rothla field, citing cases of amateur investigators whose ships came to grief in the debris field.
Probe launched.
To be honest, that's actually kind of suspicious, isn't it? to have a quarantine just because it's dangerous. Like, there are thousands of places in the galaxy that are, actually billions, but within the Citadel space, there are multitudes of places that are dangerous, and they don't all warrant a council quarantine. So it seems to me there might be something to the conspiracy theories saying that they are hiding something regarding how the planet was destroyed. Sazgoth is a small ice dwarf with an eccentric orbit. During perigee, portions of its icy surface sublimate into a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon dioxide, which quickly freeze again and as it recedes into the outer reaches of the Urdnot system. Dor is a conventional methane ammonia ice giant. Its main fueling port is the main fueling port in the Urdnot cluster gateway system. Pildia Station, the headquarters for the patrol ships of the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, lies at the Lagrange point of Dor. The CDM logs all ships passing through the Krogan demilitarized zone, and it has the right to board them and search them for contraband at any time and for any reason. There are no exceptions. At points over the last 2 centuries, diplomatic incidents have been caused when the patrol frigates boarded an Asari hospital ship, a Batarian diplomatic courier, and a privately owned human tramp freighters. These measures are provided for under the terms of the Krogan armistice. While the Krogan were allowed to retain their government and personal weapons, any attempts to provide starship-mounted weapons to the clans on Tuchanka is punishable by law. Nearly a millennia after the war ended, the official penalty for smuggling proscribed weapons is still death by spacing. What? What? I wasn't aware that Citadel Space even has death penalty, let alone death penalty by being thrown into space. What? That's something I didn't really foresee or remember. Population 7,300, CDM garrison 1,100, not including patrol ship crews. Kelim is a tectonically inert rock with an atmosphere of krypton, xenon and argon. There are few valuable lodes of light metals scattered across its surface, but they are difficult to find. Most were mined out over the years leading up to the Krogan rebellions. Vaul is a hydrogen-helium gas giant named for an ancient Krogan deity that stood watch for enemies of the Pantheon. The gas giant's moons are named after some of Vaul's myriad eyes and ears. The only reason to visit the Vaul system is scientific curiosity, which the Krogan lack. Vaul is also an elven god smith in the Warhammer universe. The smaller of Aralak's hydrogen-helium gas giants maintains a small helium-3 recovery infrastructure. Although the depth of Ruam's gravity well makes it inefficient to export, Visitors to the Aralak system often top off their fuel tanks at Ruam stations. The CDM maintains a token garrison to monitor any potential sale of fuel to known subversives and terrorists. Population 1040, CDM garrison 20. Kruban is tidally locked Venusian hothouse, its surface perpetually obscured by clouds of sulfur and carbon dioxides. The first group of Krogan brought into the orbit by the Salarian uplift teams requested a trip to Kruban. The Salarians at first thought that the Krogan were confused about the nature of Krugan's environment. The planet is named for a Krogan mythological paradise in which honorable warriors feast on the internal organs of their enemies. In fact, Krogan astronomers have correctly deduced the nature of Kruban in the years before the global Holocaust. In the 2 millennia since, Kruban has come to be thought of as an ideal test of one's toughness. Every year, a few Krogan attempt to land on Kruban and exit their ships naked in an attempt to prove their Kroganhood. The planet's surface is littered with the crushed, corroded remains of their ships. Only one, Shath Norda, is known to have returned from the planet alive, albeit with most of his bones crushed and all four of his lungs damaged by sulfuric gas. Norda recovered from his trial to the adulation of his people. Until he died in 1943, he could lie with any fertile female he wished.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
One of Canin's hemispheres contains an impact crater 700 kilometers in diameter, dubbed the Renkan Basin. It was mined for light metals in the interbellum between the Rachni War and the Krogan rebellions. An obvious resource concentration has long been stripped. Durak is a small, heat-blasted rock, lost in the blinding glare of the star Aralak. It occasionally traps a trace amount of atmosphere of gases blown in on Aralak's powerful solar wind, which invariably blows the gases back out again. The planetoid has a few valuable lodes of heavy metals, which were sporadically mined by the Krogan at the height of their power. In the closing years of the rebellions, the 5 clans working the planetoid fell to fighting over a particularly rich deposit of iridium. All 5 clan warlords agreed to a meeting at a neutral location to negotiate a truce. Unfortunately, all 5 arrived planning to betray their fellows. While the leaders and their seconds met, all the bases were destroyed by simultaneous hypervelocity cannon strikes, left only with food, water and air in the hard suits, and no way to call for rescue. The warlords apparently fought each other to the death. The survivors of the 5 Durak clans on Tuchanka still argue about which clan's warlord was the last one standing. Man, Krogan are all insane, aren't they?
Probe launched.
Like even before they were afflicted by the genophage, they've already had a nuclear war on their own planet, and they keep doing stunts like this, or like the other one where they step out on a very hostile planet with no spacesuits just to prove how manly they are. Scarred by bombardment craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats and alkaline seas, Tuchanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Aralak, a Rai clan word meaning the Eye of Wrath. Tree analogues grew in thick jungles, their roots growing out of shallow salty seas. Life fed upon life in evolutionary crucible, the world died in nuclear firestorms after the Krogan split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In the recent centuries, many Krogans have returned to their homeworld. The reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the CDM, which is based on the orbiting battle station. CDM advisory: visitors to Tuchanka land at their own risk. The CDM will not attempt to extract citizens threatened by clan warfare. The ecology of Tuchanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Travel beyond guarded areas is strongly discouraged. Population 2.1 billion. Capital currently Urdnot since 2183. CDM garrison 2,400 in orbital battle stations. Actually, why is his loyalty armor still destroyed? It's just a repaint of his old destroyed armor? That's kind of dumb. Like, I'll give this a chance. At the very least, it's not destroyed, but I don't like the color scheme that much. I'll take Morden. Yeah, I kind of goofed by taking this instead of waiting for this, but I'll commit to it now.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepherd of the Normandy.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief a little. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character. Watch it, human. If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader. Take your business to the clan leader, and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Just let me by. I have business to take care of.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Damn right.
Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on them while they're still alive. Ha! And the Solarians, too. Those little bastards have been so smart. Needed us to fight the Rachni, though, didn't they? Couldn't take us in a fair fight. Had to use diseases. That's a gutless way to win. I wonder what those Turians and Solarians look like up close. Nobody around here but more Krogan. It'd be fun to kill someone else for a change. A good fight's a good fight. Doesn't matter who it's against. Yeah, I guess you're right. Still want to tear off some Turian scales, though. Someday. Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss. Damn right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on them while they're still alive.
Urdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Were you around when the female camps were children over last week? No. I was off dealing with a Baron attack. What? Any promising warriors? Yes, of course. They're strong. One day they will tear our enemies apart. One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. He had my eyes, I think. Huh. Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips to their camp? I must have. The son. Good for you. We'll get a ring call to celebrate. Child. My son. We played tackle the Baron. He was good. Fast. Strong. Well, of course he was. Any son of yours must be. Then they went back to the female camp. He was so fast. I didn't get to talk with him. Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage? Why bother with all the politics? You know you've sired a son. That's enough. But I could teach him to hunt, the best way to shoot a gun, to fight with honor and savagery. You can do that next time they bring the children. It's not the same. I just wish things could be different. We could live together, us, the women, the children. You know we can't. We'd just be one big, weak target. Have to keep the fertile females safe. The children safer. Damn the genophage. I think I'll take you up on that wrinkle later. Were you around when the female camps and the children over last week? No. This is the great Krogan Homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Vio. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank. Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepard.
Good enough? Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard! My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Wrex, looks like you've done well for yourself.
Not for me, Shepard. For all Krogan. Clan Urdnot is just the start. When I'm done, we will be one people again.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
What do the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
Your women have their own clan structure?
Nothing is more valuable than a fertile female. We know it. They know it. They isolate themselves for their own protection. We work together to set up breeding alliances. I can hardly do anything without clan leader Yuta's approval.
This sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvank are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed, even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Wrex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okeer didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
Good to see you, Wrex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
The reasonableness level of Wrex is actually borderline surprising and definitely impressive. Like, in Mass Effect 1, he did strike me as a person who, you know, he had some deeper thoughts about the world. He just didn't share them that much. But here, he's actually, you know, a true statesman. Actually, he has broader, overarching plans for the advancement of the Krogan society, which is definitely rather heartwarming. They've been through a lot of shit, and you know, a lot of it was unfortunately self-inflicted. Because, as I said, they've destroyed this planet even before the Salarians found them.
One of the children, only 5 years from the right.
Good, Varen. Stay.
Greetings, human. My name is Wrex. Have a look at what I've got.
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are in Urdnot. Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning away paying customers. I do enough business off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people here do.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Rincall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart.
He's not joking. Rincall hits aliens like ground glass.
Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pie jocks don't steal. Which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
What the hell is a piejack?
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, Rincall, whatever they can get their talons on. We started using the mounted defense cannons to stop them.
Why did you call the piejacks off-world vermin?
An alien trader landed here a few years back. He had goods he salvaged from some place called Elitania. Said they were stowaways. They swarmed off his ship and started stealing food and shitting everywhere.
I can't imagine you let him walk away after that.
Not a chance. One ball of pie jock dung nailed the leader of Clan Forsan across the forehead. That's apparently grounds for execution.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the piejacks.
Feel free. You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make a dent in the pie jock population, and you get a discount. Good luck with that.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Okay, I'll be right back then.
Child. Son. I tackled Baron. He was good.
Watch it, human! Let's see what the human can do. Eyes straight ahead.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage?
Boy, you don't want it. Seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Fresh raw pyjack meat is favorite of Varen everywhere. Okay, heavy weapon ammo, I definitely want that.
Now what's this?
M5 Phalanx heavy pistol. Okay, I don't think I'm familiar with this weapon. Maybe it was DLC, which I didn't own back in the day. A highly accurate and lethal sidearm, effective against armor, weak against shields and biotic barriers, upgrades the Predator heavy pistol. The M5 Phalanx is the product of the Alliance Offensive Handgun Project that developed a close-in weapon to be used on armored shielded targets with no loss of stopping power in comparison to the soldier's assault rifle. The Phalanx enjoys a ballistic advantage over most other hand cannons and features an integral laser sight, which is highly visible even in the bright lighting of conditions. Civilian variants are often purchased by colonists on planets that have particularly dangerous big game animals. Yeah, I could feed the meat to the Varn here.
Have to keep the fertile females safe.
Here, try this.
Looks like Ur's finally found someone to follow around.
And I can have him fight in the arena.
Were you around when the female camps and the children overlast? No.
Which is actually a bit immoral, now that I think about it. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure they don't care that much if the animals, like, seriously wound each other or die. Obviously, they wouldn't want them dying because that would bereft them of a champion. But still, if it happens, they probably don't grieve that hard.
Put down some real men, human.
Yeah, I'll bet on my own Baron. I'll not do it again. Just wanted to showcase it.
Step back. My Baron is hungry.
Don't touch anything. Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tuchanka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tuchanka to run without a combustion manifold?
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
Any idea where I could find a combustion manifold?
Yeah, I can make one. Give me 3 days and a barrel of Ringcall. The one they lost is probably still out in the field. It's too much to expect them to collect it and bring the damn thing back.
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Eyes straight ahead.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit every crater.
Krogans hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive.
Yeah, no thanks to you. Or anyone else.
Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
Okay, maybe I can get a discount from him as well. I don't remember.
Should you be in here?
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is very important, human.
Of course it is. I'm just curious. I'd heard a lot about the genius of Krogan science.
Oh, finally, someone understands. I swear I am among brainless pyjaks here, toiling among savages. I am the Lord High Researcher.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah, what else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about him.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Okay, what do I want from here? Definitely this. Heavy pistol damage, because
This
that's
should come in handy.
something I'm using. I guess I'll take this. Or this, I guess. For
This might be useful.
For the squad mates that actually do use a shotgun. Which there are a couple, for example Grant himself.
Always want more shock absorber.
One wrong step, Shepard. You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Or fixing something that you can't hunt. There was a special bid on the Citadel. The Citadel Presidium has a big statue of a Krogan right in the middle. Well, I'm not putting a damn Asari statue up here, if that's what you want. Don't be a fool. You're honoring our fight against the Rat. Maybe they could have honored us by not bombing us with the genophage. The Citadel has these huge arms. Millions of people live there. Why do you care so much? You gonna leave Tuchanka? Run off with the damn blood-pack mercs? No. Well, then shut up and quit yammering about what you'll never see. So you're happier in this camp? Where the power doesn't work half the time? And Vijox and Baron and other clans are always trying to kill us? Yes. And you know why? Because I don't look at that damn extranet. Who cares what human colonies are getting attacked? Who cares who's declaring war? This camp, these rocks, this is all we're ever gonna see. This is real. The Citadel was damn pretty, though. So's the sun. Stare at either of them for too long. Go blind. You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Fixing something you can't hunt. I'll tear you apart! You don't have the plates to try. Don't crowd the ambassador.
Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
You seem like a well-traveled Krogan, Ambassador.
I am.
Then you must know who I am. And you have to be aware that bad things happen to those who oppose me.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in aquatic wastes.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Crawl, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Wrex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help,
Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Okay, I will talk with the shaman and the rest, but I will do it next time because this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!